I came to Belial, and I asked Belial to help me save the kids, and all he was worried about was his fucking book. Did to him with Jaden and Justin present. That tape exists.
Proud of you. I love you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
50 Cent and Jaguar Wright just linked up, and the internet is losing its mind. The two have teamed up to drop what they're calling the real list of hidden industry players, the so-called DL rappers, who claim to be straight, but allegedly have a whole other lifestyle behind the scenes. So who are these secret rappers that 50 and Jaguar just put on blast? Let's get into it. If you've been following the ongoing chaos surrounding Diddy, then you already know 50 Cent and Jaguar Wright have been two of his loudest critics since day one. They were calling him out way before any official accusations came to light, and they're still not letting up. Back in 2017, 50 Cent actually started throwing shots at Diddy's questionable behavior online. He even posted a photo of himself in the hospital, surrounded by stuffed animals with a caption that had fans shook. It read, "Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you'll all be happy under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." That post alone sent fans into a frenzy. And it was just the beginning of 50's long-running campaign to expose what he calls the dark side of the industry.
They're both bisexual. They do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed a dog.
And 50 wasn't exaggerating when he warned that Diddy was about to turn the whole industry out. Because according to him, that's exactly what happened. Now let's be clear. There's nothing wrong with two grown men having an intimate connection. The real issue here is the double life. These same rappers who preach homophobia in public are allegedly living the complete opposite behind closed doors. At one point, 50 Cent posted a photo of Rick Ross and Diddy on stage, where it looked like they were sharing a little too close of a moment. And he captioned it, "I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right. LMAO." When Diddy was later asked about that moment during an interview with The Breakfast Club, fans noticed he got visibly nervous and tried to play it off like it was no big deal. But people weren't buying it. And according to 50, Rick Ross was only the first name on that list. The next big one? Meek Mill. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably already heard the whispers about Meek and those same behind-the-scenes rumors that just won't die down.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time.
But things really took a turn when Meek's name got dragged into Diddy's major lawsuit, the one filed by producer Lil Rod.
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me.
That case didn't just shake the industry, it rocked it. See, Lil Rod didn't directly name Meek or Usher in the documents, but the descriptions were a little too specific to ignore. He talked about a certain rapper from Philadelphia who once dated Nicki Minaj. And let's be real, we all know who that points to. Once people started connecting the dots online, Meek completely lost it. He jumped on Twitter and went off in a full-blown rant trying to shut the rumors down fast. He said stuff like, "I'm from Philly. I don't do that weird stuff. Nobody would even offer me that. I'm too real for that." Basically, he was trying to make it clear he's not the guy they're talking about. But the internet wasn't convinced. And just when people thought it couldn't get any wilder, one of Diddy's former bodyguards came forward claiming he had audio evidence from one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, allegedly featuring Meek. Now, whether that audio is real or not, fans say it changed everything. Because if it's legit, that means Diddy's private world might be way darker and way messier than anyone realized.
And all she had to do was pretend to be a broken down single mom who worked her way up through the ghetto and raised a superstar for television, when the truth is she wasn't nothing but a dealers. That's all she ever was. She went from dealer to dealer, and then she snitched on whoever she needed to snitch on until she could get to the bigger bag, until she got with Larry Lair, my friend who raised Bashir in $1 million home. Your whole book is lies, Andy, and I hope anybody that bought it asks for a refund and demands it comes out of your pocket every time they see your son's gate.
Now, the rumors surrounding that alleged recording went completely off the rails. Online, people claimed the audio captured some shocking moments, and according to Diddy's former bodyguard, it supposedly proved what had been whispered for years. Social media went wild, with fans cracking jokes and making wild comments about what they thought happened. But this situation was way deeper than just memes or gossip. Because it wasn't only 50 Cent calling Meek out. Jaguar Wright jumped in too, and let's just say, she didn't hold back at all. Jaguar claimed that the mysterious audio everyone's been talking about wasn't even recorded by Diddy's team. She says it was actually Nicki Minaj who caught it on her phone during one of those private freak-off gatherings at a mansion in Calabasas. And it doesn't stop there. According to Jaguar, Usher and even Justin Bieber were around Diddy during his wildest years. And some insiders say that's when things allegedly started getting too close for comfort. For context, Usher was reportedly introduced to Diddy by L.A. Reid when he was just starting out, and Diddy even had him move into his home for a while. That's the same house where many of those so-called private parties allegedly went down.
About that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes.
The deeper you dig into these stories, the more it sounds like there's a whole hidden world behind the luxury, fame, and music deals. One that a lot of people in the industry don't ever want exposed. And just like Usher, Justin Bieber's connection to Diddy started when he was way too young. Justin was barely 15 when he began hanging around a 40-year-old Diddy. And back then, Diddy was publicly promising him luxury cars, mansions, and a life of pure fame. He told Justin he'd get a Ferrari by 16 and even a house by 18. At the time, fans thought it was just a mentor helping a rising star. But years later, people are starting to question those promises and what might have really been happening behind the scenes. Recently, rumors about Justin resurfaced after a shocking party video began circulating online. In the clip, fans claimed to have seen something that didn't sit right, involving Justin, Odell Beckham Jr., and Trey Songz allegedly keeping watch. Some tried to defend it, saying it was taken out of context, or that people were misinterpreting what they saw. But Jaguar Wright came forward again, insisting that what was going on wasn't what people wanted to believe. And then, there's that disturbing old video that resurfaced, showing The Game and Diddy allegedly giving Justin multiple drinks while he looked visibly out of it. The footage spread fast, and fans immediately started raising concerns about what might have happened at those industry parties. Many online now believe Justin might have been part of that same dark celebrity circle that Jaguar Wright and others keep talking about. One filled with secrets, power, and manipulation disguised as Hollywood mentorship. Oh, but it doesn't stop there, because the rabbit hole keeps getting deeper. Fans online have been buzzing about Diddy's Jamaica trip back in 2021, the one where YK Osiris was spotted vacationing with him. People started talking after YK reposted a photo of Diddy shirtless in the pool on his Instagram story, adding prayer hand emojis, like he was showing major respect to his mentor, or maybe something else entirely. Not long after that, YK uploaded a photo of himself getting a massage while lying down, with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating that good fruit in the beautiful weather." Then came another photo. YK playfully leaning in to eat a plate of tropical fruit, a shot that fans swear looked like it was taken by Diddy himself. When YK was later asked about the situation during an interview on The Breakfast Club, he denied that anything unusual was going on. But the nervous smiles and awkward giggles didn't exactly calm the internet down. In fact, it only fueled more speculation. And just when people thought the story couldn't get any more bizarre, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, came forward once again, this time claiming he had personally witnessed something strange involving Diddy and Ja Rule back in the day. According to Gene, whatever happened behind those closed doors left him speechless. He said that was the moment he realized how wild things could really get inside Diddy's inner circle. So here's where things start getting even more unsettling. According to Gene Deal, there was a time when Diddy allegedly took a group of people, including Ja Rule, on a late-night trip to a certain adult shop. Gene says Diddy picked up a few private items and told everyone it was going to be a fun night back at the hotel. When they got back, Ja Rule reportedly showed up at Diddy's suite, and once the door closed, they were in there for hours. Gene said it went on for so long that he actually got worried and went to check in. But when he knocked, Ja Rule told him to leave, saying they were handling some private business. And here's the strange part. There were no women in that room, just Diddy and Ja Rule. That's what made people start connecting dots and asking questions about what was really going on behind those closed doors. But it doesn't stop there. Jaguar Wright then dropped another jaw-dropping claim, this time about actor and rapper Bresher Gray, best known for his role on Empire. According to Jaguar, Bresher allegedly got caught up in the same dark celebrity circuit, one that she says involved both Diddy and Will Smith. She even claimed that people close to Bresher, including his mother and his former manager, might have played a role in getting him connected to that inner circle for those so-called exclusive parties. Now, whether any of this is true or not, the pattern Jaguar describes paints a disturbing picture, one where fame, power, and control are traded in the shadows of the industry, all while the public sees nothing but red carpets and hit records. As usual, people had their thoughts, like this person who said, "This doesn't just happen in rap. It's the entire entertainment industry. You don't get to become a big name unless you satisfy the right people." Another person said, "This Hollywood drama is so sad. So many kids are looking up to these rappers/influencers. Gotta seek God. Ain't nobody perfect." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of all these rappers getting exposed by 50 Cent and Jaguar, right, for being DL? And do you really think they've all actually done something with Diddy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.